something to say, let's listen.
The Thompson twins, hold me now!
Oh, hold me now. Oh, warm my heart. Stay with me.
Doctor.
Man on the Street here with Tom Bailey from Thompson Twins. Tom, great to have you on Man on the Street. Thank you for joining us.
It's a great pleasure. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. I wanted to ask you, I know that the Thompson Twins came together in Sheffield in around 77, and the original outfit was more of a, drum, bass kind of guitar outfit, and then with post-punk, and then it eventually turned into the most recognizable lineup of you, Alana Curry, and Joe Leeway. And I was wondering, I'd heard or I'd read in Laura Majewski's book that you had said somebody from the Human League said it was okay to be a pop star, and you guys made a mantra, we're going to be pop stars, and you went out and bought a little drum machine and a synth and started writing songs. And I was wondering, was that the point here in the States where the most recognizable form of Thompson Twins was born, the one we heard on the radio?
I guess so. Actually, the first thing you would have heard in the States was a dance record, In the Name of Love, which was made at the very tail end of that guitar-based band when I finally had enough money to buy a synthesizer, and I made that record. So, that was the beginning of our kind of rise to success in the States and elsewhere, because people liked that synth sound,
In 1983, Lies was a big hit on MTV, your first video, and that was around the time where, videos were really important to sell music. And I had read that you had said that you were spending so much time, Decade of Decadence, on the look of the band, and of course you had a great look back then. I loved it, the whole band did, but you were spending so much time on videos and money and the look of the band that it took away a little bit from your writing. I was just wondering, do you feel that if you would have done less of that and would have had more time to write, that the Thompson Twins would have had more hits, because you had so many hits on the radio here in the U.S.?
Well, I think I was lucky in a way, because strangely in that band we divided the job, and I did the music, Alana was looking after the visual side of things, and Joe was working on the live show. So I didn't have to get too involved in the video side of things, just turn up and do it, all the planning was done by Alana. But hey, it's an important part of what the 80s was about, was suddenly it became a visual spectacular on a screen as well as on the record, the sound, So I'm not complaining, but maybe there's a lesson to be there. Remember, the music is where it all comes from to begin with,
In 1985, you guys performed at Live Aid in Philadelphia. And, that was around the time you were working with Nile Rodgers on Here's to Future Days. And you were on stage that day with members of Madonna's band and Chic and Steve Stevens from Billy Idol. I was wondering, when you think back about that day in, Live Aid in Philadelphia, what pops into your head?
Well, it was an enormous event. I think it was... that's what rock and roll should be about. It's about making the world a better place, not a worse place, right? And we should remember that. It's really important. Sometimes I think we've lost that because, the interest is in celebrity rather than effect. And my generation got into music to make the world sweeter, so let's do that.
Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you being on the show.
Okay, well, I'm glad we caught up.
Now with their first hit of 1983, here are the Thompson Twins. Got the number 9 in March, Love on your side.
You got love on your side. You got love on your side. You got love.